Hello, and welcome to this session where I'm going to take you on a journey and I'm going to show you how I'm actually writing best-selling ebooks on Amazon. So this is, as you can see, this is a Google document, and you could use also Microsoft Word, but I prefer Google Documents because I can share this document right with my collaborators so that they can give me feedback, my customers and my readers too, because after I'm done, I can download a copy, and I can use Microsoft Word. It's important to use Microsoft Word because that's the only format that Amazon will accept, and it's going to turn it into a Kindle ebook. So the first thing is that you've got to come up with a really good title, and the title is not just for your readers and customers. It's first of all for you. You've got to make a promise and deliver on that promise. So a very simple title could be something like how to create and sell an ebook on Amazon. Now, I don't want to put Amazon because I'm going to sell my ebook on other platforms like Lulu.com or Gumroad. Gumroad, I'm going to talk more about it. It's much more flexible than Amazon, but of course Amazon is Amazon, right? Amazon has a worldwide audience and marketing and tools, but you can publish on many platforms. That's the beauty of being a self-published author. So here I'm just going to put online because you can publish also on your website, on your blogs, etc. So here, this is the link so that you can give me comments if you want. You can write your comments directly on this document. So this is just something I wrote earlier. So this is so I'm just gonna delete this. So the first thing to do when you're writing an ebook or a book, or when you're developing a webinar or any kind of information product or training program, you want to have a structure. It's very much like an architectural plan, right? Before you build a house, you need a structure. And I can't tell you how useful the outline or the structure really is. I mean, all the courses I've created, all the ebooks, I had to have a structure. So you can start with 10 modules, right? So I'm going to put something like, it's just as a guideline. You can change it over time, but I'm going to put introduction. I'm going to put about the author, that's me. I'm going to put about how to use this book. It's an ebook, but I put book because this is probably going to be a paperback too. People like to receive something physical so they can carry it. Not everyone has Kindle, and you can write on your physical book. So I don't know. Let's say generating ideas for a new book, and writing the book outline. I mean, these are not very sexy chapter headings, but you can change it later on, right? It's just to give you an idea. I'm going to put marketing your ebook, so that's later. And at the end, you have appendices where you provide additional resources, and so on. So there are a few chapters missing, but I'm just gonna create some space. So we can start with the introduction. And what I do is that because typing takes time, I'm a fast typer, but most people are not. So what I recommend, and you can see here, is the program called Dragon Naturally Speaking. I think it costs around $150, and you buy it and you have a license for life. So this is like having a secretary. So I'm going to activate it and show you how powerful it is. So right now it's red. I'm going to click on it and it's going to be green. So now I can just speak into my microphone, and Dragon Naturally Speaking will type everything that I'm saying with amazing accuracy. Do you see how powerful it is? This is so awesome. If you're not yet an expert in a particular topic, you can still be a reporter or a reviewer of what experts and masters have been doing. This is a great way to write a book by interviewing experts in a particular field, and you get to meet them and you get to learn from them, and best of all, you get to create an ebook from which you can generate passive income. You can also serve as a role model and share your experience in your career, in your life, in your business journey, etc. The third approach is to be a theoretical expert, where you're teaching the fundamental principles and techniques and tools and frameworks in a particular field. For example, in my case, I could be a theoretical expert for artificial intelligence because I've been reading a lot of books and watching a lot of videos on artificial intelligence. I don't have to be an artificial intelligence practitioner or scientist or researcher. The fourth approach is when you're an expert in your field and you can actually perform as an expert. An expert performer is someone who is able to produce desirable results consistently. For example, if you're a chef for a restaurant, a 3-star Michelin restaurant, then you are an expert performer. If you're a singer or a dancer or a pianist or a painter who has customers, then you are an expert performer because you can repeat your expert performance at any time. Usually expert performers can create the video courses because they can film themselves while they're performing, and that is truly a demonstration of mastery. In my book, Calligraphy for Everyone, I will serve as an expert performer, and I will teach students through the ebook, but also through YouTube playlists and videos. Additional content to add more value to your book. When you're writing your first book, it's important to keep it as simple as possible and just to put down the information and the knowledge that your readers are looking for. I would say that most entrepreneurs and authors are too ambitious when they're creating their first book, and therefore they tend to offer a lot of information. On the contrary, it is better to offer less information, but to offer high quality information. And here, quality means that you are giving readers exactly the information that they are looking for. Your book can be just 50 pages or 100 pages, but it can contain exactly the information that they are willing to pay for. Self-motivation is extremely important when you're writing your book for the first time, and it is important to understand yourself and to keep piling up the reasons why you must succeed in publishing your first book. In my case, I realized that if I have a book, then I can recruit a lot of people and give them a part-time job, because they can work as an affiliate or as an associate or as a digital marketing assistant to help me to promote my $29 ebook. They can get an affiliate commission of $10, and once they automate their affiliate marketing program, then they can generate passive income. Another reason why I feel that I have to succeed with my calligraphy ebook is that I've been doing calligraphy since I was 13, and I began teaching in my 20s, but I left that teaching career a long time ago. So I feel that I'm at a stage in my life now where I have the time to focus on teaching calligraphy to people all over the world in multiple languages. I say multiple languages because the Calligraphy for Everyone ebook is going to be available in English first, but it can easily be translated into French, German, Spanish, Mandarin, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, etc. So that's another source of motivation, in the sense that once you have an ebook in your native tongue, you can easily use various tools online and human translators in order to create different versions for people all over the world. After all, as an author, you want to have a maximum impact on humankind and be of service to as many people as possible. Period. There is no reason why you cannot have millions of readers all over the world, because Amazon allows you to reach so many people, especially when you're selling a Kindle ebook, which anybody can download at any time. Another important feature of Amazon is that people trust the brand, and if they buy your Kindle ebook and they're not satisfied for whatever reason, they can request a full refund and they're going to get it right away. Period. There's no hassle and there's no questions asked. Period. Therefore, if you have a good ebook, then it's going to be very easy for you to market to people, because you just tell them, look, just buy the book, read it, and if you're not satisfied, you can get a refund. It's the same thing with Gumroad, but given the fact that Gumroad has a less well-known brand than Amazon, people will trust it less, although it has been around for about 10 years. So you can also sell on Gumroad and feel your customers will feel that they can get a refund if they're not satisfied. One major source of motivation for me is that after the Calligraphy for Everyone ebook is published, I can create a second ebook that focuses on a different calligraphy style, for example, Gothic, period. And then I can create a third edition and a fourth and a fifth, etc. Yet another source of motivation is that I can teach people how to replicate my success as an author. And by the way, this is why I'm recording my videos, and you can see me as I'm writing, and you can learn from my mistakes and from my thinking aloud. In other words, whatever I'm thinking, you can see it on the screen right away, and therefore you can learn from me, or you can correct me. You can suggest improvements to my way of working. But you can see that publishing is not that hard, because you just buy the Dragon Naturally Speaking software and you speak into your microphone, and Dragon Naturally Speaking will type everything with amazing accuracy, and this is thanks to artificial intelligence. So you really don't have to sit down in front of the computer and type using the keyboard, period. You can just speak like a normal human being and have a conversation or a monologue, and you can see right away what it is that you're thinking, and you can edit your text later on, period. By the way, this is how I'm going to teach a lot of courses on YouTube and Facebook, and in a sense that I'm just going to speak my mind, and students can really see what I'm thinking, and I can see what I'm thinking also, so that basically when I have students, I will be able to create ebooks and textbooks. Another great thing about the Kindle ebook or any kind of PDF ebook is that once you have the ebook and you have the words on paper, you can turn it into a video course or a video book where you can add pictures and moving animations, etc., to make your book come alive. It really depends on the preferences of your readers. Some of them might prefer to read the Kindle ebook, and others might prefer to watch a video which is more interactive. Yet others will prefer an audiobook because they like to take a walk or ride a bike and they can listen to your content. My point is that once you have the ebook, you can convert it into a video book, an audiobook, or even a video course that you can sell on teachable.com. Period. New paragraph. You can also set up YouTube interviews where you have somebody else interview you as the author so that you get a chance to share with your readers your thinking and your process as you developed your ebook. Period. LinkedIn has a very powerful publishing platform called Pulse, and you can write a lot of articles, or you can even share a whole chapter from your ebook for free, and at the bottom you invite readers to check out your sales page on Amazon where they can get your ebook. Same thing with your Facebook pages and your Facebook groups. That's the one thing I love about ebooks, If you have 10 chapters, then you can offer for free the first 3 chapters so that people have a sample or a taste of your book content. And if they like it, then they can buy the full version. Marketing arithmetics. An ebook obviously doesn't have shipping and handling costs or printing costs, therefore the profit margin is very high, period. New paragraph. For example, if you were selling a $30 book through a traditional publisher, you would get about $1 in royalties for every sale, period. That's because the publishing house and the retailer and the distribution wholesaler will take a markup, period. New paragraph. But if you self-publish your ebook, and you're selling it for $10, you can have $8 in profit, period. New paragraph. Initially, it was difficult for people to self-publish, but then Amazon came along and created the Kindle publishing mechanism so that today basically anyone who is an expert can easily self-publish her ebook, period. As mentioned above, she can also publish her ebook in multiple languages all over the world. So you've seen in the last few minutes that I used Dragon Naturally Speaking, and I didn't touch my keyboard at all, and I was able to produce all this text. This text is not perfect, I still have to go through it. For example, here there's a mistake, but it is 90% ready. So that's the hard part, to put the text, and then the editing, it's kind of fun. I have so much text here, and since it's a Google document, I can send to various people whose opinion I trust, and they will give me feedback on this manuscript. And then all I have to do is just download as a Word document, and then I upload on Kindle. But the thing you have to be careful is that Amazon, of course, they worry about the quality of your manuscript. So when they analyze, it's going to take a few hours, but they analyze your manuscript, and if there are spelling errors or mistakes, they will point it out so that you can correct your mistakes. But it's better, because it takes a few hours, it's better if you're very careful about proofreading and everything. You can hire a proofreader like myself and make sure that there are no mistakes in terms of grammar, spelling, syntax, etc. And then once your manuscript is error free, then you can upload on Kindle and you can start to sell. And while you're selling your first edition, you can keep adding more content to your book, which will be a second edition, and then you can upload a second edition. But that's why it's not very important to be perfect in your first edition. Just get a book out there. It can be just 20 pages. That's fine. Now, for an ebook, it can be any number of pages, like even just 5 or 7 pages. But if you want to publish a paperback book through Amazon, then you have to have a minimum of 24 pages. So let's take a look at how many pages I have and if I qualify to well, here you see here, right? They say I have 13 pages, but that's because the font is 14. So what if I change the font to 12? Would I have more pages in order to publish a book? I have, wait. Oh, I'm supposed to, oh, I actually have less. Okay, that's right. So no, it's not good. So I should increase to 14 pages. So anyways, as you can see with Dragon Naturally Speaking, I can create a lot of content. And you can go in a Zoom session and you can go from paragraph to paragraph, and you can discuss with a co-author. And this is another idea. I'm able to write a book by myself, but most people find it more helpful to work with somebody. So you can have a co-author, and in a Zoom session, both of you will discuss the ebook, and you can generate ideas, and you can improve one another's writing. For example, somebody can write this paragraph and the other author will criticize it, and vice versa. The other authors will write a second section and will get feedback from the other co-author. So yeah, in this short video, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to create an ebook. This is the most difficult part. That's why I'm showing you a video. This is the most difficult part because it's not technical. You have to come up with the outline, and you have to use Dragon Naturally Speaking to develop your outline and do the editing. And once you have the Google document, after that you're on easy street, because after that it's just a matter of uploading on Amazon and describing your book on your Amazon sales page, and that's fairly easy. This is hard. This is where you're creating the value, and the value that you're creating here, I would say it's infinite, right? Because even if you sell your ebook for only $10, well, how many people on Amazon are there? So you're going to be making a profit of about $8, every time, even while you're sleeping. Amazon doesn't sleep. Amazon is available to people 24 hours a day. Amazon is what I call 24/7/7. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 7 continents, right? So people can buy your book. Now, if you are publishing your book like myself in English, and most people in the world, they can speak English, and definitely they can read English, right? So it's not a problem. But of course, you can translate in multiple languages as well. So this is the hard part, and this is a part that I love to help you with. So if you join my Zoom webinar, and you can let me know if you're interested, I'm gonna set up a couple of them as soon as possible. Then in a Zoom session, I'll help you to set up your course, not your course outline, but your book outline, just 10 chapters. And I say 10 because 20 is too much, and 5 chapters, it doesn't sound very serious, but 10 chapters, that's good. And so I'll help you to set up 10 chapters. I'll help you to write your ebook. I'm actually gonna use Dragon Naturally Speaking to help you to get started. So I'm gonna write the structure for you. You just have to fill in the blanks. And you're going to have your first ebook. You're going to become a self-published author on Amazon, and you're going to become well-known internationally, okay? And you're going to be making passive income for yourself, for your family. You're going to create jobs, part-time jobs for your affiliates, for your associates, etc. And, they can all become full-time jobs, right? Because if you reward someone, let's say you're selling an ebook for $30 and you give the person, let's say $15, that's 50% in affiliate commission. Of course, the person is going to be motivated to work full-time for you because there's no limit to how much money she can make. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful to you, and please join me in the next webinar about how to create and sell an ebook online, because I want to create that webinar in order to complement this book, right? An ebook is good, but a Zoom webinar is even better because I can answer your questions. I can help you, solve problems that are specific to your situation. Anyways, guys, thank you for your time. If you like this video, please share it with friends and people that you care about. And I'll see you in the next video.